And the Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 10. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability. The ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you got all these guys flying down the field so fast that sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense in a bunch formation.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Sellers. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Stepping to the right. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack in the very first snap.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's
could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fresno State will have to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Red 18. Red 18.
Here's Sellers to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On the run, deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Down. Ready. White. Opposite. Opposite.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll run it again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Fullback's got it. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. Did take another one just like it. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wide receiver going in motion. Sellers on the play action. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Here we go. Ready. White 80.
He might want another play.
Spade on. Spade. But hard.
Throwing Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for his man in the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the counter. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Well, that's just a foolish penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock that close to the goal line, but still 1st and goal.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And guys, I don't know if they got the play call in quickly enough, but still the quarterback has to make sure the snap gets off on time. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the tailback. And he's in! Touchdown, Miami!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unleashes one. Got a man, it's Brown. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And this is a tough spot for this offense, man. They've got to create some explosive plays, and the defense knows it. They're backing up. They're playing really, really conservative. Man, you're down 2 scores. You got to find some plays over the middle of the field, wherever. You just got to chew up some.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pocket breaking down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Man, you cannot say enough about this defense. The whole game, start to finish, playing so good, limiting big plays, doing everything they needed to do, Palmer, to get the shutout, and most importantly, finish the game right here.
You know, this defense is different, David, I think in a lot of...
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. pressure by this defense. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.